going on, Top Shot people? This is Eric. My Top Shot name is Nifty Sports. That's NFTY Sports. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm so excited to bring you this one. As always, this is my 46th YouTube video. A lot of you have been wanting to hear my takes on the trade ticket news that just dropped this week. So I will focus this video on a deep dive on trade tickets. The next video that I release tomorrow is going to be on my 50th episode giveaway. It's the biggest giveaway that I've ever done. I'm super excited. As a lot of you know who have followed this channel, my whole goal in this channel is to help both beginners and experienced collectors build their collection in the best way possible. But I also do giveaways once a week, and for the 50th giveaway, it's going to be by far my biggest giveaway yet, and I have something really exciting to share with you. I'm actually collaborating with another subscriber of the channel on a giveaway, so I will release that video, a separate video with all the details on it tomorrow. All right, let's jump into the trade tickets here. There was 2 articles released by Top Shot. And I know these articles, you all, are sometimes really hard to kind of get through. There are a lot of reading. It's a lot of, technical stuff, but I kind of took the time to go through all of the articles, and a lot of it kind of gets lost in what's actually in the article, what you're hearing on Twitter, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to break everything down the way that I saw it and give you my takes and what my strategy is moving forward into trade tickets, and whether or not I think it's worth, building up enough trade tickets to get a pack eventually down the road. So I'll just pull up the first article here. And the first thing that I did want to say is, if you go and read through all the articles, they make it very clear that the best thing to do is to only participate in the 3 tickets that you need for the stress test this upcoming Tuesday, September 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific. They make it super clear that they don't want people getting many trade tickets. That's 300 to 500 number that they plan on having for the Series 1 packs until Season 3 comes out. It's in both this announcement as well as the Top Shot Economist announcement article that I'll look over next. But they say explicitly 2 separate times, do not get a bunch of trade tickets until Series 3 comes out. The reason being is that the commons for Series 3 are going to be a lot higher minted. Therefore, the price of those moments should be a lot lower. So if you work it out right now, basically the grand prize of all this, right, is the opportunity to get a Series 1 pack. And I'll break down what's in that pack later on in the video, but that's what everyone wants. The whole point of these tickets is so that you can get one of those Series 1 packs with a bunch of moments, including the LeBron Top Shot debut and a ton of other good stuff. I actually watched a pretty good video on what's specifically in those packs, broken down. I believe it was Top Shot Talks. So if you go to his trade ticket video that came out a couple weeks ago, I believe he actually goes into detail of what all moments are in there. So I recommend that for all you who haven't seen that yet. So but that's the main prize, right? So everyone wants these Series 1 packs. They're going to have all these cool moments in them. Right now, if you were to get that 300 to 500 number, the floor is at $4 a moment. So it's going to cost you from anywhere from, $1,200 to $2,000 to get one of those packs. And that is not the plan here. The plan is for those to be $1 to $2. So really it's like a $300 to a $500 pack, or rather, either $300 to $500 at a $1 price point, or $600 to $1,000. So just call it anywhere from $300 to $1,000 to get one of those Series 1 packs. Which, yes, it's a lot of money, but what's in those packs I think will easily be worth it, and you'll be able to get your money back on the marketplace. And they break down exactly the structure of that first pack that's coming out, and some really cool things as to take into consideration how they're not going to affect the current moments that are in the marketplace super directly. So for trade tickets, they're going to be rolling them out in 3 phases, and phase 1 has already started. If you go to your Top Shot page and you go to your collection, there's also a bar on the bottom right here, but if you go to your collection, you will see that trade tickets are open. All you got to do is you got to click on a moment. For example, if I wanted to trade in this Bruce Brown moment, I would click on it. I would go to trade in. You would do a whole transaction thing and you get a trade ticket, right? So it's pretty simple. You do it straight from your collection or the moment that you have in your collection. I recommend doing 3 of them and having those ready for the stress test come out on Tuesday. There's also going to be another stress test. So you can have up to 6 moments traded in, and what you'll get are 3 moments that are traded in by other collectors. And those are all starting to accumulate in a Top Shot house account called the Locker Room. Okay, so if you want to see what's in the Locker Room account, go over to Moment Ranks, or you could probably do it just on Top Shot as well if you go into the community and find a collector. But you can do it in Moment Ranks and click in the Locker Room. Here it is. There's already 141 people following it. There's already $279,000 worth of moments in there. And you can see that the top moment that's in there is a Christian Wood. There's a Tyler Hero, MGLE, as well as a 3-badge rookie, a couple great WNBA moments, some Top Shot debuts, some low serials. You can see everything that's in the account if you just go to Moment Ranks and look up the Locker Room. Okay, so these rare and legendary moments are not going to be in the stress test drop. I know for a fact they have mentioned that already, that it's only going to be common moments that you can get during the stress test. So don't be thinking that you might get that Christian Wood hollow. It's definitely going to be common moments. So there are some changes that are going to come forward after, and they describe all of those in these articles as well. So after the stress test, phase 2 is trading in tickets in a bulk manner, right? So I just showed you how to go in and trade in your tickets. They're building in some infrastructure to the platform where you're able to go into your collection and literally click on multiple moments at the same time that you don't want and that you would rather have trade tickets for, and then send those in. The reason they're waiting for those is because they're building this out while season 3 comes out. Okay, so that's another reason they're saying, hey, definitely wait till series 3 comes out, and definitely wait until the moments that are released that have a much higher mint count, therefore, and a much lower collector score. So the Series 2 common collector score is 12. The Series 3 common collector score is going to be 2 points only. So therefore, the price of them is going to be very low. So that's why you don't want to trade in a bunch of these Series 2 tickets, right? You keep your collector score up. But wait until Series 3 comes out. There's going to be higher releases. Right now, the maximum per moment is 40,000. I'm taking a guess that they're probably going to be somewhere around the 60,000 range. They said significantly higher. So there's people guessing that there's even going to be up to 100,000, maybe even more than that. I think it's going to be somewhere between 60 and 100, maybe 70,000. But honestly, it's really just going to depend on how many new users they're planning on having come into the market between now and the beginning, middle, and end of the NBA season next year. So it's all something to look out for. I don't know exactly what it's going to come out to, but like I said, phase 2 is going to be the the trading in moments for bulk, and they want you to wait for that series 3 to come out in order to do that. They said it in both this article and the Economist article. So after the stress tests, there's going to be things called locker packs. Okay. So what you're going to do is, once that comes along, you're going to be able to trade in 4 of your moments for 4 trade tickets, right? 1 moment equals 1 ticket. And then you'll be able to get a pack with 3 moments in it, right? So you're trading in 1 extra for the surprise of getting 3 fresh moments into your collection. Maybe it's something better than you traded in. Maybe you get some moments from your favorite team. Maybe you're trading away some moments from, players that you just do not like, or teams that you just do not like. So that will be interesting to have. Those will also be the series 2 moments. So, you'll be trading in series 2 moments and getting series 2 moments as well. There's lots of good stuff in this article. And I think at this point, I will kind of just wrap things up a little bit here. One of the things that I did actually want to talk about before we wrap up is what is actually going to be in the phase 3. And I guess I kind of just skipped phase 3 altogether, but I'm going to go talk about phase 3 right now. Phase 3 is going to be the grand prize of it all, right? This is where the series 1 reserve packs come in. A lot of you already know this, but there are a ton of series 1 moments that just have not gotten released. You can see them in series 1 moments that are unavailable for purchase, right? You have things in here. And like I said, again, that Top Shot Talks video talks about exactly what's more in it, but you got LeBron Top Shot debuts out of 1,000. You have a ton of other solid Top Shot debut moments for superstars and all that good stuff. But what's in these packs is 1 moment out of 1,000. And then you get 3 other moments. So 4 total moments in the series 1 reserve packs from 1,240 to 3,999. That information is all in here as well. I don't know exactly where, but it's broken down either in this article or under the NBA Economist article. And those moments are going to be just awesome to have. I think it's going to be really hard to get though. So they're going to release them, and I think 4 separate drops. The first one is going to be probably sometime coming up in the fall, but they're going to be in super high demand. So I really expect that there are not going to be very good odds of getting those packs to begin with. So I don't know if they're going to randomize it, or if they're going to have people who make the first drop not eligible for the second drop, or if they're going to do anything to make it fair. I think that would be awesome for them to do. It would kind of suck if one person gets all these trade tickets and doesn't get a first drop, doesn't get a second drop, doesn't get the third drop, and there's people that do end up getting multiple drops. So I would hope that they have something in place to keep that system fair, since they are series 1 moments, right? And there's only obviously a limited number of them out there. And as Top Shot grows, they're going to be the most collectible probably items on the platform. So those are a couple thoughts for me on that. I'm definitely going to be following along. I'm definitely going to be jumping into the trade ticket line as long as the moments are around $1 or $2. Like, other than that, I'm not going to be jumping in, because the chances are, for me, probably too low to get one of those packs anyways. And we'll see exactly how many people are eligible. I'm sure there will be data that comes out on how many people have 300 to 500 tickets. I know there's a lot of accounts on Twitter that drop data like that. But if my chances are less than 10% or 20% of getting those packs, then I'm probably not going to spend, the $300 to $1,000 in order to, get in line for one. At a 20%, I definitely would I'd take that back. But anything less than a 10%, it's probably not for me. So those are just a couple of thoughts. I I'm definitely going to be monitoring this locker room account, see what all good stuff goes in there. I'm definitely going to be participating in the stress test. I'm going to turn in 3 of my moments for trade tickets. I'll do the second stress test as well. So I'll end up trading in 6 moments for 6 trade tickets, and then just kind of getting the feel for things. And then we'll see, maybe I'll start doing some 4-moment trade-ins for, some 3-moment packs just for, the purposes of ripping a pack. So those are my takes. I completely agree. I just retweeted some guy earlier this morning, and my initial read, just get 3 Series 2 40K moments ready for trade tickets. And then unless there's any other special announcement or anything like that, do not trade in a single thing until next season's common moments hit the streets. So that's what I'm writing by. That was my initial thoughts as well. But there is a ton of good data in these articles right here that goes into the nitty-gritty detail of what's going on in these packs. And I think Top Shot did a really good job of their plan in releasing them. I mean, they even go into things like how it's going to soak up, some of the economy of Top Shot and have these moments be deflationary. They just talk about everything in there. So I recommend reading through it all the way. Another cool thing that I wanted to point out just before the video ends is this NBA top 100 plays of the year. It is so cool. If you just click on this banner right here, then you'll pop open to another window, and every single moment that makes the NBA's top plays that has an actual Top Shot moment on it is right here. So if you want to just go buy it, there's moments that are top plays, top 100 plays of the year, that are going for $4, right? Like, I mean, they're just cool plays to own. So I love any Miles Bridges dunk on the platform. Some really cool common playoff reward moments. You got some higher tier stuff as well, but people from all different teams, a bunch of different types of superstars, different rarities, different price points. I think it's just something cool to go take a look at if you want to add some cool moments to your collection. In general, I think the market is a good time to buy right now. And I think I'm definitely keeping my eye out for specifically good buys to snipe going into to Series 3. So I'll wrap it up again. Thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing to the video. I will see you tomorrow, where I announce my biggest giveaway I've ever done, and I'm super excited for it. I'll be doing that on my 50th episode of my YouTube channel, full-length episode, that is. I've done some short ones, I've done some TikTok style ones, but my 50th full-length episode, which will be sometime next week, I will be giving away some epic moments as well as some other things. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.